Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, IG. Good morning, YouTube. How are you doing today? How is everyone doing? Hi, Bobo. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Perfect. How are you all doing today? I'm just going to eat because I don't care. I get early enough to do everything. I just don't. How are you doing? Oh, Magic Mermaid. How are you? Hi, Brandy. Hi, Paris. Good health. Magic Mermaid sent me a gift. I can't wait to get it. Can't wait to get my gift. Hi, Ebony. Getting my gift from Magic Mermaid. How are you all doing? Do you all eat like that? Spilling stuff all down your face? That's so typical Seattle, though. I was going to move to Seattle. I was going to move to Seattle. I'm glad I didn't now. So many things have changed. I would have been so isolated in Seattle. All right, guys. Let me tell you why I started the morning show, right? I started the morning show because I get news reports on my phone, right? And because I get news reports on my phone, I sit in bed. This is why I'm late, by the way. I sit in bed. I read the news. As I'm reading the news, I'm always like, do people know exactly what's going on? Do people understand what the hell this is, right? Because I'm reading the news, but I'm reading in between the news. Like yesterday, there was a news article about inflation not being here. And then all day yesterday, I kept hearing that inflation is a problem, particularly in California. And I go through this a lot. So then I decided to do the morning news so that I could speak out loud the things that I'm understanding, right? Or not understanding, right? Well, did I not tell you it was either yesterday morning or the day before? I will find it that Elon Musk was not going to go through with this Twitter deal. Didn't I tell you? How could you be allowed to go through a Twitter deal without putting money down? Right? A $44 billion deal should be like half down. He just said he wanted to buy Twitter. I actually think he did it to raise his Tesla stock. But the opposite happened. His Tesla stock went down by millions. You get it, the Kiki Witch? Mm-hmm. I know. We're just so used to it, though, every year. But the good part is that if your house burns down, you have amazing insurance that will let you build your house up again. It's the weirdest thing. Same thing with Oklahoma. Tornadoes just knock down homes, but you get to rebuild it with tornado insurance. Weird. Ah, his wealth is an illusion, right? So let me show you something. This is what I woke up to, and I was so happy to wake up to this. Like it gives me such pleasure to be right because I just said it. Because every day I'm like, it's not gonna go through. But I'm not saying it out loud, nor am I doing a reading on it. I finally just said it. Now I got to look at my Oh, I forgot to put the powder on. I got to get the powder. I forgot to put the powder on today. Hold on. I knew I was going in the bedroom for something. Where's the powder? I don't have the powder. Aw. I can't find my powder. Oh. Oh, well. I will suffer without the powder. It'll show up. You know how little ghosts remove things because they think it's cute. You ever had that experience? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The ghost in your house. You put the keys and then they just gone. And then you look all over the place. You know where you left your keys, right? And then all of a sudden the keys are back where you originally thought they were. That's the little what we used to we had a name for them. The tricksters. They're little tricksters, ghosts. They're the ones that are like, let's move the keys. So then you have to yell at them. They're like children, these ghosts. You have to yell at them. You have to be like, stop it. Stop it. My nerves are bad. Don't do that. That's what you have to do. Let me look one more time. Oh, we can put it. Yeah, found it. I remember thinking when I put it on last night that first I remember thinking to wash my hands because I sleep like this. I remember thinking wash your hands because Johnson and Johnson is killing people. They're either killing people with the vaccine or they've been killing people with the powder or they're killing the baby cream. Johnson and Johnson is a whole, I don't like them, whole mess. But in any case, so I said, let me wash my hands. I'm going to do it in front of you, but I didn't mean to do it in front of you. All right? I put it on last night, but I didn't like it. All right. Now I got powder all over me. This is how Johnson & Johnson gave people cancer. Because the particles. All right. I'm over Johnson & Johnson. Is anybody a part of that lawsuit? The cancer lawsuit? My dad used Johnson & Johnson like it was butter on his body. He's a big guy, so. What I liked about my dad, one, he was a really big guy. But I liked how clean he was, right? That made my day. To watch your dad shower day and night, right? Makes a big difference. Your kids are watching you, people. And uh, putting his powder on. And around my house, we had a weird lifestyle, right? My parents constantly stayed naked, constantly. And it didn't mean anything to us. We just watched them stay naked. We were never naked, which was odd. But my parents were. And so I just remember many a days him just spread eagle and putting the powder on and get my underwears. And you just didn't think anything of it because I was in the 11th grade. It's a true story. But you didn't know that your parents were weird, right? What's normal is normal. And you don't know that that's not normal, right? Until somebody tells you. And I was in the 11th grade, and my teacher, I'll never forget, tall, skinny teacher, and he goes, I think he might have smoked in the classroom, now that I'm thinking about it. And it was like a sociality class, something like that, in the 11th grade. And he says something, I can't remember what he said, and then he turns to walk. But whatever he said was, that's not normal, right? And I said, teacher, or whatever his name was. I was like, my mom and dad walk around naked all the time. And he paused, and he turned around, and he goes, Tracy, that's not normal. And I was like, huh. First time I realized I wasn't living a normal existence. That my parents were batshit crazy. Crazy. So. Oh, you're trying for your aunt, your cervical cancer from the Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, talk about, you don't see any Johnson and Johnson baby shampoo commercials anymore. Yeah, don't buy Johnson and Johnson. I like Honest. I do like Honest. I have some Honest cream back there. Aveeno I really love for babies. No Johnson and Johnson. Hi, Thai Life. Thai Life, are you in my class? Are you the one in my class? Hi, Samara. Aww. Yay. Hi, Odd Dog. Hey, Tiffany Tuition. Tiffany Tuition is saying hi to everyone. Hey, Magic Mermaid. Good morning. Be more shorty. Oh, it is with Johnson and Johnson. Well, do everything you can, please, please. And I hope she is stable from her cancer. Okay. Okay. But yeah, damn Johnson and Johnson. All right. So Elon Musk, let me go back to this. This really made my morning. Elon Musk tweets, the Twitter deal is on hold pending an examination of bots on the site. Company shares fall nearly 20%. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is what he, I forget which paper this is, the Times. Elon Musk tweeted early Friday that his $44 billion bid to buy Twitter was temporarily on hold as he examined the number of spam accounts on the site, sending the company stocks nearly 20% lower in pre-market trading. Twitter deal temporarily on hold pending deals supporting calculations that spam accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. he tweeted, "It is not immediately clear how the Tesla CEO would pause the deal or how serious the threat was. Musk is prone to brash statements on Twitter, something that has drawn scrutiny by the Securities and Exchange Commissions. The terms of the deal require a $1 billion breakup fee. I'm not reading it right, but did he give the fee? Oh, hold on, I can't see. Before the tweet, Musk was already seeking additional investors in his $44 billion bid for Twitter, but I thought he had the money. He never said he needed investors. See, he lies so much. Tesla has lost 400 billion in market value, 400 billion in market value since Musk's interest in Twitter became public in early April, driving a wedge in his acquisition plans at a time when he was committed 21 billion of his worth to finance. Musk has planned to buy Twitter with a combination of loans and equity commitments, leveraging much of his stake in the world's most valuable automaker, from which he derives most of his wealth. And none of this makes sense. Are we all just finding out now that he was looking for equity commitments? Did you all understand that? Because I'm confused. We got a new hashtag. Musk is an idiot. Do not trust Musk. We got a new hashtag. Do not trust Musk. Let me see what everybody's saying. Hi, Odd Dog. Double talk. Double talk. Most of our men talk double talk to us. Do you realize that? They are so good at double talk. We are straight shooters, women. Men are like, and then they come back and they go, "You're crazy." We got a new hashtag. Musk is musky. Exactly. But he also didn't expect for Tesla to fall, according to this article, like make it make sense. He's buying Twitter for $414 billion. After the announcement, since April, his company has lost $400 billion. Make it make sense. We're at zero, guys. Make it make sense for me. Libra, Scorpio love. Is that husband and wife, or do you have a Scorpio moon? I love that, right? We got a new hashtag. Well, the market is about to fall. Seriously. Did I send anything in a group where all these Chinese billionaires are broke now, lost all their money? A couple of American billionaires. No one's going to give him a loan. He would be like Trump and Deutsche Bank. No one is going to give him a loan. The finance arena of Uranus and Taurus is about to start and go down. Nope. We are in Uranus and Taurus, and you know Uranus and Taurus are money. But Uranus, what does Uranus do? Shake that shit up. It's almost like Uranus and Taurus don't get along, right? It's a really bad relationship. Taurus is moving along, normal, corruption, all mine, all mine, but real steady, Sometimes they're a bull. They don't touch a Taurus money, right? It's a Taurus. They happy. Even if corruption's involved, doesn't matter. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, there's corruption. But if you touch it, then I get affected. This is Taurus, right? Uranus goes, hey, 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 Taurus. Taurus sets it up. What? What? Oh, hell no. Oh, you don't know me. Hey, hey. Uh-huh. I hope that graphic helps you, because that's what's about to happen to finances all over. Student loans, banks, and it's going to be worse than 2008. Billionaires. What did God say? The rich will meet the poor, or something like that, and beatitude, something like that, right? The rich, the poor, they'll be equal. I'm paraphrasing. Watch. Watch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Perfect analogy, right? Perfect analogy. Perfect analogy. All right. Viva las Elon. All right. Well, again, this is where Uranus is going to attack them. Good luck. By the way, not for nothing, but I heard that the IRS lost 2021 tax information. Did anybody else hear that? I'm telling you, Uranus and Taurus is having fun. Musty stank attitude and illicit money uses will be exposed. Yes. Uranus says, spare the rod, spoil the bull. Hey, Gia, get the strap. Oh my God. Tax assessor tripled the tax assessment in my small town. Wow. Everyone is saying to tell your aunt to keep fighting, Sophia. Yes. I might have an email from them. Everybody sends me their lawsuit emails. I don't know how I'm involved half the times. If it's a Walmart, a Bullseye, I think I got a Johnson & Johnson. I'll check. If I find it, I can send it to you. Everybody sends me their lawsuits. They're like, would you like to be a part of this lawsuit? And I'm like, I never used Johnson & Johnson. But yeah, I would like to be a part of it. But I never sign up for it because you never know. Like, shit like that comes back to haunt you. Yes! Yeah. Bitcoin is tanking. Bitcoin is tanking. Remember, long time ago in 2020, I said cryptocurrency is going to be a big deal. It will not be Bitcoin. It came out too early, way before yada yada boom 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 COVID. It was the first of its kind, and whenever the first of anything shows up, it's the breakthrough. It's not the maker. Bitcoin fell or tanked or something. Yep. There's a Tylenol lawsuit? Right? No, wait, this one. Wait, what's happening? Ooh, they won't let me. There you go. Hi, Lottie. Exactly. Trees give life. Why don't you deal with your 4,000 racial discrimination lawsuits, you asswipe? Why didn't you deal with the lawsuit before you have no money, you nincompoop? He's a nincompoop. Here's the thing. I'm not against any crypto. I know a lot of people that have really invested in crypto, even on the island here. And let me tell you something. The difference with crypto is that you can gain money, cash it out. That's the difference with crypto. Whereas with stock, it's not so easy to cash out, right? But with crypto, I think one of my regrets is not having enough intelligence to sit down and study crypto, right? And I think I can, because as much time as I spend on Instagram, I could be spending it on some crypto account. I still don't understand NFTs, but NFTs are big now. Yeah. I know we talked about baby formula, and I just told moms they're going to have to breastfeed. You're going to have to use your God-given gift, your breastises. I know, sweetie. I know. Yep, he thinks he's smart, but he's a dummy. Right. And he's arrogant smart. And let me tell you something. He was seen with Ghislaine Maxwell. He was seen with Ghislaine Maxwell. Whatever her name is. Ghislaine Maxwell. He was seen with her. So he's got some undercover yada yada boom boom boom. Also. I kind of remember Elms. Amazon? Amazon may not actually have baby formula. That's their marketplace. So they go, their baby formula will come from Whole Foods or Sprouts or something like that. It doesn't mean that they have it. NFT market crashing. All right, there you go. This morning, everyone is posting their checks received from Facebook lawsuit. Did they get good money, or is it pennies on a dollar? Did they get good money? Sheena, are you watching? Happy birthday. I'm sure she's not watching today. Today's her birthday. All right. By the way, I like this other guy.
Two things. One.
Wait. I like this other guy, if you guys want to follow him. I'm always sending somebody over to somebody else that I actually like. It was very hard for me to actually like people. Okay, so listen to this.
Have you ever met someone and instantly thought two things? One, where have you been my whole life? Two, will you please go back there?
Let me repeat that.
I really want to.
Have you ever met someone and instantly thought two things? One, where have you been my whole life? Two, will you please go back there?
His name is Scott Davis. Scott Evan Davis. He is hilarious. He just sits in his chair and he drinks his coffee and he has these random thoughts that he says out loud, and then the random thoughts are videotaped and put on Instagram. He is hilarious. Let me see if I can get another one. There was one that had me on the floor. Let me see one that has 538,000 views. Let's try this one.
Have you ever met someone and just thought, I am so jealous of all the people that have never met you? Have you ever met someone and just...
Okay, I will try one more. I love this guy. He comes out with this serene face, really nice guy. Looks like he could be your neighbor, your best friend at work. But he's got this sinister thing inside his head, which is what I have. I have so much sarcasm inside my head. I wish you guys understood what really goes on inside this. It's a mastermind, right? It's a mastermind. But if I shared the mastermind, you guys probably would think I was evil. Let me try another one.
So you keep saying that you don't like most people. When do you think that started? When I met them. It would help if you tried to be a bit more positive. Fine. I'm positive I don't like most people. I think it's possible you might have generalized anxiety disorder. Can you be more specific? As an exercise, I want you to write letters to all the people you don't like, and then afterwards I want you to burn them. Perfect. But then what do I do with the letters? And then next.
See? All right. I think he's funny. Scott Evan Davis. Follow him. He's hilarious. Sophia should be okay. But it reminds me of Stewart from Saturday Night Live. Oh, I kind of remember Stewart. I'm gonna have to look him up now. No. 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 If someone got rickets from not having from his mom's milk, it's because the mom didn't want to feed them. You can't just get rickets. It means the baby's starving. Lord have mercy. The bottom line is, if you don't have enough formula, God has provided the best formula inside your bodies. You are miracle workers, women. God has given women everything. Everything. Use your God-given resources, right? The big corporations made you all believe that you weren't supposed to feed your children breast milk to make your children healthy and smart. Go back to breast milk. Sorry. All right, I missed all the comments. Hi, everyone. I don't feel like reading all the comments. I'm already bored. There's plant-based formula. Okay. Well, first of all, Teresa, there was an error, and I believe you're in my era, where producing breast milk wasn't encouraged, right? There was a whole era where we did not produce breast milk. I think something was done to us to not lactate so that baby formula could rise. Think about it, Teresa. But in our era, we were coming from our mother's era that was believing all the commercials. So we were being birthed under that era. And so we never thought to question, why am I not lactating? We weren't eating the right foods. What was in the water, Teresa? I think there's a reason why you couldn't lactate. And if you check the women in our era, most of us did not breastfeed. (1993). My son was born in 88. There's that whole era. I think my doctor told me, listen to this, you're going to love this. My doctor told me to drink beer. Now, apparently beer helps your breast to, But seriously, your son is drinking beer. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't drink beer to make my breast lactate. And the doctor goes, oh, no, it's normal. So do you understand the things that they were saying? My son would be a fucking drunk right now. Because alcoholism runs in a family. Yeah, let me feed my son lactating beer. Right after that came the autism. What was in the water, people? What is the best way to reach the masses? Think about it. Through the water reservoir. What's happening, Be More? What? Oh, I'm sorry, Be More. Ms. Soul, go straight in the arms of Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, you felt like a failure because nobody was there to inform you that there was a trick on your body, women. Oh, Be More, I'm so sorry. Everyone is sending their condolences, Be More. Thanks, everyone. Oh. You know, Shay, I actually have a theory, and I really want to look at children that were really raised well, emotionally, physically nurtured, right? I don't care if you come from the hood. I don't care if you come from $1 million family. I really want to see how you all are as adults against the ones that had trauma after trauma after trauma as adults. I want to see where you guys are at emotionally, because what we want to do is take the traumatized childhood people and get them to understand that's not an existence, that you can rise above the trauma. Can't rise above the memory, but you can rise above the trauma, right? And so it says a lot when you say something like, I was breastfed and I see the difference between other women in my age bracket who weren't. Yeah, you will see the difference. I didn't know this about Tylenol. DC, New York tap water. See, it might have been younger, when New York first put fluoride in the reservoir. I don't know if I was affected right away. I think they might have put fluoride when we were 8 I'll never forget this, in the reservoir. I believe then it became authorized for fluoride to always be put in the water. So from that point on, fluoride was always added to the water. I forget why they thought we needed fluoride, but fluoride from age 10 turned my teeth yellow. We went to doctors. Back then, there was no such thing as, white stripes or anything like that. We went to doctor to doctor to doctor, and my teeth were yellow from inside my body. Mm-hmm. So the most a doctor could offer up is bright yellow. I had white teeth, but I didn't realize, I'm discovering at a mature age, that I have allergies to chemicals. Fluoride is a chemical. For me, it's not naturally found in water. Everyone is condolences, Be More. See? That is hilarious. My cousin loves barbecue when she was breastfeeding. And now my 6-year-old cousin is like, I want barbecue every day. Right. I'm not sure if ADHD, I don't know where ADHD comes from. I know, once again, it was a whole period of people. ADHD, I don't know if that's what I do know is that Sesame Street is responsible for ADHD. Sesame Street is responsible for ADHD because of the flashing inferences that they kept putting on the screens. We were killing our kids by sitting them in front of Sesame Street. True story. That's why I don't like that bitch Sesame Street right now. I don't like a fucking Cookie Monster. I don't like a fucking Big Bird. Fuck all of them. They ruined our kids' brain health. Seriously, true story. True story. Look at next time. Look on YouTube for an old Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it went. These flashings went nowhere. Chinese used to believe in it. Chinese used to, but they had a more effective way of doing it than we did, Americans. But they used to flash cards. Chinese used to go to their babies, infants. And black and white apparently is a big deal for educating infants. And every time they flash something, it would be a triangle, a circle, a this, a that, and a third. And they would just flash it. But apparently, that type of flashing focused the mind, right? And I could kind of see the Chinese method in that. Sesame Street took it to a whole new level. We drove our kids crazy. Seriously. Subliminal messages. They all wound up with ADHD. Wow, do you still do it? Do what, Tiffany? Teresa, are you telling me you watch Sesame Street? That's why you have ADHD then. Tiffany goes, I can believe that. I watch it every day and I'm 46. That's why you have ADHD. They were teaching you to be unfocused, right? Listen to what I'm saying, everyone. They were teaching you to be unfocused so that they can get rules and laws passed on you. If you're not educated, you can't fight. And they also needed, at that time, now I'm thinking about it, that's when special ed classes started. Do you understand? That's when special ed classes might have started. So your child goes in pre-K and kindergarten normal. By first grade, they want to put them in special ed. Because Sesame Street taught them not to be still. Go ahead and look at another Sesame Street again and tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. Hi, Tony. You'll see. Black and white forces the eyes and the mind to focus. Yeah, so the Chinese method was, I believe, effective, right? And really, they would do it from infant. I mean, the kids would be like in baby carriers, and they would flash these things. There was other things that they did, and they would, when the babies were crawling, they would be like, get the circle. That baby would pick up the circle card. Yeah. Ritalin was a whole medical assault on people. A whole medical assault. I had to give my son Ritalin. You know what happened? He was a fucking zombie. He was a fucking zombie on Ritalin. I stopped it. Nope. I mean, it was nice to see him calmer. I did like that part of it, but I wasn't sure if I was doing him any service by keeping him on Ritalin. In hindsight, he should have had counseling to organize the spirit, right? But what I did instead to organize his spirit was put him into acting. So that seemed to help, because acting allows you to focus when you have to. And then when you're not focusing, you're allowed to dance and act out and be silly. And it's very normal for kids. Do you understand? So it seemed to have worked in developing his childhood. Did it work overall? I think I might have missed the mark in his childhood. Whatever. In any case, I took my son off of it because I didn't like the way he was. He was slower to respond to things. It made him think more, but not in a good way. Like, how are you doing today, Brian? I'm fine. And I'd be like, what the hell's going on here? What's happening? And he was on the lowest dose of Ritalin. And I was like, and it's a real drug, right? Ritalin is a bona fide drug that you can't even carry across states. Like, you could have a prescription in New York. You can't fulfill the prescription in California. So it was all weird shit. I didn't like it. Originally given to the children in the 90s. My son was born in 88. Suppressed creative expression, in my opinion. Sure did. Sure did. Now, let's talk about something else. What did they take away in the 90s? All creative endeavors, after school programs. Remember, they wouldn't give them anything. So, yeah, Ritalin. So, do you see the history? How they, the 5 people that run the world, fucked with all of us? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe that. I don't know what you said. Most kids were bored and needed an outlet. Yes. Tia, I believe you. I totally believe you. Oh, I believe you because I saw what Ritalin did to my son. And I was like, oh, we taking you off this shit. Nope. 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 And that's why he wound up into acting, because he was a creative soul, and it was a way to get his creativity out. They block neuroreceptors. Oh, isn't that interesting? All right, guys, let's get my job done. Ha ha ha. I know. Hi, Gail. Aw. Hi, Gail. I know. One of my, she's like, perhaps the Twitter deal won't go through. Right. Bastards. Rich bastards. I'm so sick of them. Oh, CNN. So, hi, Ashley, baby. Hi. I am the CNN correspondent on YouTube. Official. I am the only CNN correspondent on YouTube, unofficially. 5 things you need to know for May. Wait. Isn't today the 12th? Wait. Oh, hell no. Today's the 11th or the 12th? Today's the 13th? Maybe it was the 11th that I said that Elon Musk will not. Maybe it was the 11th. Yep. My phone just told me what date it was. So this is wrong. Let me see if I can find. It's not here today. Oh, hi. I never put 2 and 2 together. Mom G. What happened? Hold on, guys. I'm just going to keep talking. Oh. There's a lot of suicides going on. What is happening, y'all? Let me see. Oh, CNN. What's happening? Oh, this is it. Hold on. Is this for today? Hold on, guys. No, this was yesterday. Oh my God. May 12th. Why don't I have it for today, guys? Doop, 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 doop. No CNN today? I don't have CNN today. Oh well. Let me see if I can find it. It was my fault. I just saw Elon Musk and I thought it was today. So now it's May 11th that I see how your phone can talk to you if you let it. Let me see. CNN. Search. Here we go. 5 things to know for May 13th. Ukraine, baby formula, Roe versus Wade again. White women, stand up. Stand up. We're going to be your allies. We need you to do your job. You know, I saw a TikTok video of this woman taping her little baby. And it was something, it's a poem. Something about being pretty, right? And she was like, pretty, the mom was like, pretty what? Pretty amazing, pretty powerful, pretty blah, blah, blah. And I just want to remind mothers, right? You have every right to raise your women children, your girl children as warriors. Remember to raise them as warriors. Okay? And pretty damn good warriors. Your children are going to be pretty anyways. All right, I'm over it. 5 things you need to know today. Roe versus Wade, COVID, Capitol riot. All right. Millions of people around the world will die if Ukraine's Black Sea ports aren't reopened. Interesting. Says the head of the UN World Food Program. David Beasley, the official, is pleading with Russian President Putin to reopen the channels. And the EU is proposing ways to ease the blockade of produce exports like corn, wheat, and barley out of Ukraine. I guess Ukraine manufactures all of that stuff and sends it out into the world, especially corn. You know, Americans put corn in everything. If we don't have the corn, what's going to happen? Announced today that the bloc will provide $521 million in military support to the Ukraine. Oh, that's where all that money's going. Meanwhile, a sustained Ukrainian counter-offense in the Kharkiv region was hampered after at least 2 bridges vital to continuing the Ukraine advance were blown up. All right. Baby formula. Parents are looking for answers and alternatives. Your breasts are your alternatives. I'm exhausted. As the baby formula shortage continues to worsen, a recall and plant shutdown from Abbott Nutrition in February snowballed into a larger supply chain issue, resulting in extremely high out-of-stock rates. Thank you for the hearts. For baby formula, 43% for the week. The manufacturers say they are producing at full capacity. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know what this? No, you're not. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when COVID hit and Clorox wipes did not produce. They didn't produce a wipe. They kept saying, oh my God, the wipes. You weren't producing the wipes. Because somewhere in the federal government under Trump, you didn't want people to be clean Clorox wipes. I don't buy Clorox wipes to this day. I will not support Clorox wipes because you purposely stopped production. For a year. For a year, you stopped production. And then you put some poor woman temporary ahead of Clorox, in charge of Clorox wipes. What difference did that make? And then when you came back in January, February of 2021, they were $10. They were slimmer. You got less in. Fuck a Clorox wipes. This is the same thing as Clorox wipes. You are not producing at full capacity, you baby makers, Gerbit and Abbott Nutrition, you bastards. You're not. You're not. This is legend. This is I Am Legend. If this is Sesame Street. If you can't feed your kids, we don't get, good morning, we don't get to have healthy children out there. Look at what's happening, people. Pull out your goddamn breast and feed your goddamn kids. If they starve all the minority children, then the white supremacist gets that. You're not looking at the big picture. Am I crazy or am I the only one that gets to see this? Please tell me I'm the crazy one. I need to hear this. Oh, I love baby wipes. Yeah. I love baby wipes. I stopped using baby wipes for the babies, but I love baby wipes. Thank you, MI. I just needed somebody to support me. Thank you. There's a trick being pulled on all of us. All right? If your baby dies and you're a minority, whose fault is that? We're producing at full capacity. We get the minority babies to die, then we can recalculate, raising, whatever. Take out your breasts and let your baby suck on your breasts. Okay? I'm sorry. I can't. And by the way, the baby formula sucks. It sucks. Children have allergies to all. You got to test every baby formula out before you find the right one. It sucks. Uranus and Taurus people, they're trying. Remember, makes me money, so leave me alone. It makes me money. Get out of here. I'm gonna pull out my goddamn breasts on your asses. Have that baby sucking on my breasts. Listen to me. The whole fight, anything that's happening right now, there was a precursor to it, right? So remember the whole fight where mothers were just pulling out their breasts in airports and public places, and little old ladies were like, I'm disgusted and I'm appalled. It was a precursor to today. Pull out your breasts wherever you are and feed your goddamn babies. Let's see who's going to stop you now. Who's going to stop you now? There's no baby formula. Pull out your Remember, it was such a big deal that in the airports, they had to build little homes so that you can go in tiny little homes with no air and feed your baby without other passengers being disgusted. Fuck you, airports. Fuck you, other passengers. Pull out your breasts, women. I don't care where you are. Feed your goddamn babies because there's no baby formula. Hi, Sylvester. I'm sorry, Sylvester. I had to talk about breasts. I'm sorry. Magic Mermaid says hi. Exactly, Sylvester. My mother breastfed my younger babies. You missed it, but I was saying how in our age bracket, they convinced our mothers that baby formula was the way to go. And if you didn't do baby formula, you were a bad mother. How dare you not buy our expensive baby formula? You're a bad mother. How dare you feed your child your breast? That's what they did to our mothers. And you're pretty much in my age bracket, right? Give or take 10 years. But the point is, it was that whole 20-year time frame. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. My son hated formula. Hated it. Hated it. I tried. I spoke to the doctor. I was like, he doesn't like this and he doesn't like that. And this is giving him diarrhea. Like, he had my condition, which is the condition of chemicals in his body. He did, like, metaphysical people, by the way, listen to me. Metaphysical people do not like chemicals in our bodies. So start listening to your body. We do not like chemicals in our bodies. It's not that you're having a problem. You have to understand whether or not you're a metaphysical body. Yeah, that's how I grew up. Carnation milk. I didn't grow up on Cairo syrup, though. Thank God. Because that's just a lot of sugar. Back in the day, we want our babies to drink the way our taste buds. I grew up on carnation milk. My mama was funny. She'd be like, let me tell you something. Get some carnation milk. She came over. She shook that bottle up. Because, back in the day, women were women. Shook that bottle up, stuck it in my son's mouth, and my son went to town. Because everything I tried just wasn't working. Baby formula was not working. Mm-mm. Get some pet milk. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Pet milk. I'm not a fan of Cairo syrup, but pet milk and Cairo syrup, if you want to sweeten it just a little bit, add water. I think it's like pet milk, 3/4 water, 1/4 pet milk in a bottle. There's a way to do this, people. There's a way. There's a way to feed your babies. All right. When my son got older, vitamin D milk was not his thing. I believe they were putting shit in vitamin D milk too. My son refused to eat vitamin D milk. I think at the time, listen, I'm dating myself. I think the first type of milk that came out was soy milk. And he drank soy milk over vitamin D milk. Yep. Mm-hmm. But isn't that what Uranus in Taurus is telling us? Aren't most of us starting our own gardens in our backyard now? Right? Isn't that what Uranus is preparing us for? Uranus is preparing us for I, Legend. Watch the movie, Will Smith. Watch the movie. When I saw that movie, I was like, oh, this is real. All right, so baby formula. We talked about it. I'm over it. Roe versus Wade. I'm so over this. White women rise. Oh, listen to this. Republican lawmakers are calling on Attorney General Merrick Garland to enforce a 1950 federal law that makes it illegal to hold protests outside the homes of judges. Oh, well. Just arrest everybody. Just arrest everybody. And keep arresting them every single day. And a new group go back the next day. No one has that much money. No one has that much money. So 20 people get arrested, go back the next day. 20 more people get arrested, go back the next day. Every time they put 20 in, the 20 has to exit. All right, coronavirus. North Korea has announced its first COVID-19 deaths. The result of an explosive outbreak, the state media said, has sickened more than 350,000 in the country. North Korea has never reported COVID deaths before. Though few believe the nation of 25 million, even though isolated, has managed to avoid the effects of a deadly global outbreak. A large outbreak in a country could prove disastrous since its reclusive policies and poor healthcare infrastructure leave it ill-prepared for a large onslaught of patients. Is North Korea the bad guys? I always forget. South Korea are the good guys, right? The Olympics went to South Korea, right? North Korea are the bad guys, right? Help me out here. North Korea is also not believed to have received any COVID vaccinations. China has already offered assistance. I'm sorry, I need to do a Amber Heard. Forgive me. That's the Amber Heard. All right. North Korea is also not believed to have received any COVID vaccinations. China has already offered assistance, and South Korea and the U.S. have said they are open to dialogue. North Korea has never reported deaths? Never. Their leader died of COVID. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. I think they literally have to announce that Kim Jong-un is sick from COVID and then he dies from COVID. That's what I think is happening, because Kim Jong-un is dead. He's dead. But then they brought back doppelganger Kim Jong-un. And if you notice, the sister completely disappeared. She doesn't show up anywhere. So I think what's happening is that there's got to be a change in government, right? Maybe the doppelganger is starting to go against North Korean policies, right? But you let this pretend guy come in, right? So they can't kill the guy, right? So now they have to say, we have a COVID problem. And now they're going to say Kim Jong-un caught COVID because they're going to kill the doppelganger, right? And then they'll have a turnover in government leadership. You know it's going to come out. You know it's going to come out. You know we're going to get another hashtag. Listen to me. Kim Jong-un disappeared for all of 2020. Remember that? Then he showed up, I forget when, sometime in 2021. But it didn't look the same. There's this Chinese girl that I follow, Asian girl that I follow on YouTube. She even said it. She's like, it's not the same person, right? And she lives in Manhattan, and she does a really good job. Like, I love her. But in any case, I was like, I know, girl. I know it's not the same person, right? I published that he was dead. Dead, I'm telling you. Okay, so they said he came back from the dead, alive. Look, Kim Jong-un is alive. Didn't look like Kim Jong-un. Did not look like him. It took them forever to find a doppelganger. Forever. They might have even had to fatten his ass up, right? In any case, Something's going wrong in North Korea, because if you notice, he's been quiet. He's been quiet for over a year. You have not heard anything. Let me check this out, because he's dead. Dead, I'm telling you. All right, hold on. I just want to be right. Kim Jong. How do you spell Un? Oh, UN. Let me put sightings. But I want sightings. Sightings. He's made sight. S-I. Sometimes I can't spell. Yeah. Kim Jong-un had this weird weight loss. Because he had COVID. Kim leader's long absence. This is in 2021. Okay, let me do images. USA Today. I don't see a date here. Somebody find me an up-to-date image of this dude, because there's none. I'm getting 2020, 2021. Yep. Let me see. Kim Jong-un sightings in, let's try 2022. It's already May. It's from the New York Post. Kim Jong-un worked so hard last year, he completely withered away. This is supposed to be Kim Jong-un, guys. This is supposed to be Kim Jong-un. Kim is from the Post. Kim Jong-un overworked himself for his people so much last year that he completely withered away. I'm not believing it. And this was dated February 2022. Kim Jong-un is probably, they need to make an announcement. And I think February 1st from NK News, Kim Jong-un's body withered as he suffered for the people. This is suffering for the people. What the fuck is this? This fat ass can get on top of a horse. Because it's not him. Something's not right. Kim Jong-un was shown struggling to walk down a set of makeshift stairs in the rain. Oh, this is during August 2021. He's... All right. I don't have time. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. That definitely doesn't look like him. He lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of weight, so I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him. I think whoever they brought to replace him couldn't keep the weight on. And I think they're now announcing COVID so that they can say he died of COVID. All right. Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Magic Mermaid says she recognizes you. They use doubles. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. He died when COVID came in 2020. Yes. Yes. Exactly. It's ridiculous. They didn't fatten that person up enough. Or he could, and notice how they changed his hair? He always had that part down the middle. That was a signature look. But this guy has new hair. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Have you noticed the CDC does not report the real numbers anymore? They're only giving the positive results that are at hospitals. Our numbers are high. Yep. I do notice. They don't report it. Yep. I notice all of that. All right, guys. Let me get up out of here. I'm tired. I'm over this. Kim Jong-un is dead, I tell you, dead. And so now they're saying, oh, we have a big COVID problem. We never had COVID. No, you never reported COVID, you asswipes. Watch. Watch. You know what? I'm going to forget. Because when this goes down, I'm going to forget. And then I'm going to be like, guys, where was it? Where was it? So I'm going to put Kim Jong-un in the title so that I don't forget that I said this. And now I got to look for Elon Musk because I told y'all this was not going to go through. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, man.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to